We have some unfortunate news when it comes to the sports world, particularly the NFL kickoff game that just happened between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. Apparently, there was a little bit of protesting going on before the game, and the crowd booed. So The Guardian reports that fans jeered what the league described as a moment of silence dedicated to the ongoing fight for equality in our country. Earlier, the Texans had stayed in the locker room for performances of Lift Every Voice and Sing, widely considered the Black national anthem, and the Star Spangled Banner. Texans Executive Vice President of Football Operations, Jack Easterby, told NBC the players did not want any misinterpretation of celebration or celebrating one song and throwing shade on the other. And the Miami Dolphins, I'm very curious how the Cuban community feels about this, but the Miami Dolphins said they will stay inside the locker room during the national anthem for the entire 2020 season. But really the heart of this story is the pretty gross reaction from the crowd. The fact that they felt comfortable booing a message of equality and unity.
Yeah, I think the viewers, if you don't know anything about Kansas City, that's a place that's deeply conservative, that part of the country. And also they just have a history of racial, as we'll say, issues. For example, they used to have an NBA team. And then the people who ran the NBA, they moved a team out of Kansas City for a variety of racial issues. And as you guys all know, the NBA is widely considered to be the black league, which I don't think we have time to really get into here today, but whatever. The NBA decided long ago, we can't put a team in Kansas City, it's too racist. So, part of me watching that yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, the cynical New Yorker in me kind of smiled because I was like, at least they're keeping it real to themselves. I mean, like, this is who they are. This is Kansas City. I think that the response might have been a bit different in a place like, say, Seattle, right? Or even San Francisco. You might have got a bit of a different reaction if people were in the stands there. But in Kansas City, Missouri, I think you got, those people were being true to themselves there. And again, this is a reaction to some of the most tepid forms of protest, like guys locking arms. Lift Every Voice and Sing was a song about Jesus ostensibly. Like what are we even talking about here as far as the NFL's demonstration, and it still gets booed?
No, it is amazing. But when you talk about other locations and how Americans might react differently to that form of protest, you do have a point, because there has been some polling in this or on this topic. A recent poll from the Washington Post, for instance, found that 56% of Americans believe kneeling during the anthem is an appropriate form of protest, with 42% finding it unacceptable. Look, I'm trying to put a positive spin on this. It's kind of hard because even though it's still the majority of Americans, 56% is like
unacceptable,
laughably low. Yeah, laughably low.
You have to just remember, and I know we don't have a lot of time, it's the conversation has been framed and muddied in such a way where it's called protesting the anthem. Not that they're protesting police violence and brutality against Black and brown Americans. They frame it as they're protesting the anthem and we love the troops and blah, blah, blah. And now we've come full circle where we know nobody gives a damn about the troops. Nobody's protesting the flag. People are just upset about how the cops act in America.
Right, and also the hypocrisy with the right wing is never ending, because they'll cry endlessly about Ben Shapiro getting protested on a Berkeley campus when he wants to give a speech. And they'll say that it's a violation of his First Amendment rights. But when it comes to athletes performing the most respectful form of protest because they just want Black people to stop getting shot and killed by cops on the streets, no, that's unacceptable. Okay, it is unacceptable, inappropriate forms of protest. They're full of it.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.